welcome. Back with another episode of the Bird's Eye View. So this one's actually going to be more of just like a story time because, um, I like to be transparent about my journey and things that have happened and what we went through. And I'm not a college athlete anymore. Obviously, I'm not a college athlete anymore, and just want to give some clarity on what led to that and why I'm not anymore. I don't actively run right now, but I'm still definitely still an athlete. But it's a culmination of events. So straight out of high school, you want to like this? Straight out of high school, I went to UNCC. Um, that's if you don't know, that's the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. It's a D1 school, and the D1 experience was great. It was awesome. You get a whole lot of gear. Like the only thing that really differs it from other divisions is just the amount of tangible things you get. The level of talent, it's not too much different. Like at the conference level, it's about the same across the board. It's only really once you get to the national level that D1 just has more faster times, not simply faster times, but just more faster times. But I ended up not continuing my career with UNCC. I dropped out, and I ended up pursuing my professional career a little bit more. That's why I'm an investor now, because I took the time away from sports to uh, really gain that. Not well, I had already had kind of a financial little foothold, but I didn't actually know super duper what I was doing as far as like being a real like legit full time investor. So I ended up moving to Oklahoma. Um, it's a long story behind that, but if you guys want to know about being in Oklahoma, living in Oklahoma, then let me know in the comments. But
That's a hell of a story time.
it is. But once I came back to North Carolina from Oklahoma, I came to Montreat College. They offered me a whole lot of money. So okay, the coach that was the coach right before I got there, because he quit like while I was moving to Montreat, like the summer before my year started, he quit. But he recruited me on the basis of like I'm getting like 15K, right? So remember that for later in the story. When I got here, I didn't get the 15K. I was only at like 12.5, but that's per semester, so it was um like a little over 24 about 25 a semester. So in that, well, no, no, I'm tripping. I started at 11.5. Yeah, I started at 11.5, and then got bumped up to the 12.5. That's what put me at 25K a year, which was like the highest they ever paid anybody to go to school there. I think.
Yeah, their scholarships weren't very
Nah.
crazy. Like everybody would go there based off scholarship, but it's like the scholarships weren't that good.
Yeah, like it's a private school, so like a lot of people, they peoples had money. So I explained it to the coaches from the jump, like, hey, I ain't got no backing like that, so y'all gonna have to beef the scholarship. And my talent spoke for itself, so it wasn't too crazy for them to do it. And they did. I came and I got a bunch of conference titles, helped them win team title and a whole bunch. Now let's get to why I stopped. Okay, so
Okay, Asher.
you got to go grab one.
I will.
But so before I got to Montreat, I had already met my here fiance, right? Um, when the my second season started, uh, this past um, September, she had moved. She had already moved here. You know what I mean? Well, she originally first moved out halfway through my first season, but we were still going through some things for sure. But while like the whole part of the indoor season, like we're gonna break it down event by event. So season starts, year starts, we're in school, running, um, everything's pretty copacetic. Now, mindful, I hadn't seen my fiance for the entire summer because we didn't have We didn't have like
A place
a
yet.
place yet. I went and stayed with my Dukes over the summer. She went and stayed with her Dukes over the summer. So I didn't see her all summer. So for the first 2 weeks of school, um, she was staying in my room with me, and her and my roommate were pretty cool. Cause
Bro, dude was talking to me about like everything. Like we would
I'm saying
be
like they
having random conversations without him around. Like we was
like
cool.
they were cool. So I didn't think it was much of a problem. Eventually, he didn't like it, and he told me he was like, he said something about it. I made an adjustment, right? So I stopped. I didn't like that somebody felt uncomfortable, so I just stopped like bringing her to the room to go to sleep every night. 2-ish weeks go by, maybe like 1.5, 2 weeks go by, and there's a Wednesday. Now on Montreat campus on Wednesday, there's no visitation,
So
right?
he couldn't just come to my room.
Right. So I couldn't just go to her room like usual because there's no visitation, right? Early this day, my roommate, this nigga called me or texted me. I forgot which one he did, but basically to let me know that he got a shorty over. You feel me? Keep my distance for a little while. I'm a real nigga. I don't give a fuck. Shit, do you? You understand what I'm saying? Whole day go by. I bring her to my room because not it's Wednesday. I can't go to nowhere else. These niggas had all day in my room with a female, so I bring my girl to the room, and he don't say nothing about it. He don't say nothing about it right then.
Shorty's still in the bed.
Like Shorty's in the bed. Like Shorty's still in the room. Like she's like in my room all day. You know what I mean? Like mindful when I had my Shorty in there, she was only in there to go to sleep. You feel me?
So we were gone all day.
all day long. You feel me? So oh, it's something. I don't like that. But okay, so later the next day, he catch himself like I walk into the calf. He's sitting down. I'm finna go sit with bro, and he's like got a weird look on his face, and he like, do I look like I'm stupid? Do I look like I'm stupid? You got me fucked up. Da, 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 da. Talking about the fact that I had my shorty in the room, and I'm just like, I'm baffled. I'm like I'm looking at her, she walking towards me. I'm like, yo, let's go. He tweaking. He gonna get his ass smacked in this bitch.
Honestly, I didn't hear him say that. All I saw was like this. But then he walked away. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna go sit down. So I go sit down and he's like, it's nothing personal, da 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 da. Like, I just, it's my room too. It's nothing personal. I'm like, okay, so you back on that bullshit in my head. He comes over, he's like, let's go. I get up and walk out. I'm like, y'all
this is the
tripping.
day after he had a bitch in my room the whole fucking day on my dead homies, bro. On my dead homies. Somebody from Montreat that know I'm not fucking capping, please comment in the fucking comment section so they know I'm not bullshitting about this shit. But listen, he was dead ass
I'm
with
pretty
his
sure
whole
we still have
chest out.
receipts and shit in our phones.
Most likely. But see, I'm like, fuck all of this shit, right? We slide. We go eat. Now, after this, it's just like the way somebody speak to me affects how I react. You understand? So it's like now for the way that this man decided to open his mouth towards me, it's like you can't get hey.
Oh my gosh.
Did that stop my video?
I hope not.
That better not have stopped my video. Okay, no. It didn't stop. Okay, baby.
Ew, y'all ignore my squinting face.
No.
Yeah,
Can you
sunglasses.
text tell him
I'm about to.
shooting this video. But where was I at? Damn, fuck me up. Okay, yeah, I know. So, in order to get good energy out of me from then, you gotta like grovel and beg at a certain point because it's like, yo, you've disrespected me. You understand? Like I'm not one of the people you can like talk greasy to or get buck with or have too much bass in your voice because I'm gonna knock that shit straight out your motherfucking chest. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not for the bull. I'm not for the drama. Like nah,
You
we can
can't
fight.
talk to him no kind of way and expect a nice reaction.
So like I was just like, all right, dead everything. Just keep your fucking distance from me, dog. Just you stay over there, I'm gonna stay over here. So goddamn, we keeping our distance, and then like just the air just died downish. You know what I mean? What I wasn't as hostile. He was like, I would be having a conversation with somebody and he'd laugh at their joke. You know what I mean? Like it was, we wasn't like cool, but it wasn't like I'ma still off on you no more. You know what I mean? So like that happens, and fucking so, but and this how I know it's just like a hating ass nigga overall. Cause like this is the next thing that made shit go weird, right? So I'm in the room about like getting my shit together for practice, right? Now my bag, my keys to my car, everything that I would need to go to practice that this nigga sees me pick up and go to practice every day, cause you know we go to practice at the same time every day. He see it's all in the room. I walk out to go to the bathroom for a second. When I come out the bathroom, like when I went into the bathroom, this nigga was laying down still. When I come out the bathroom, my door's locked. This nigga's gone. My keys is in the room. Keys to the room, keys to the car. So nigga, I can't practice now, right? So I call buddy. I'm like, yo, like practice not for enough. Like our track is 10 minutes from our where we sleep at. You understand? 10 minutes at the most if you're driving slow. This was 30 minutes before the start time of practice when I'm calling him. I know because I screenshot it just so my coach wouldn't be no bullshit. So I call him. I'm like, yo, turn around, nigga. You just locked me out the door. You just locked me out the fucking room. He's like, nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll be late. Da da da. I'm like, no, you're not, bro. Like, just turn around, bro. You're 2 minutes up the street. He's like, no, I can't do it. I hung up. I'm like, okay.
He was always on that type of timing. Like he was the most unreliable nigga ever. Dead ass.
So I'm like, okay, we really hating right now. Okay. So I'm pacing back and forth because like I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get in my room, right? I'm calling motherfuckers like, but the RDs wasn't around and shit to unlock my shit for me. So nigga, everybody's like, nigga, you gonna have to go through that window. You gonna have to go through that window. You have to go through that window. The only reason why I had already thought of going through the fucking window, of course, nigga. The only reason why I hadn't gone through this window for a smooth 35 minutes was so I wouldn't knock none of his shit down. That's me. That's who I am. You understand what I'm saying? I was not trying to go through the window so I wouldn't knock his shit over. Man, but they let me boil for an hour, nigga. I said, fuck all of that and went through the fucking window because I need my shit. Like at this point, like I'm already an hour late for practice, nigga. Like I'm about to practice by myself, and it's colder now because it's late, way later in the day. We practice at a certain time because it's before it gets like cold type shit. We live in the fucking mountains, right? So yes, I had to practice in the cold that day, and so when I went in through the window, I accidentally knocked his keyboard off of his desk and like some other shit. I forgot what it was. Did I pick it up? Fuck no. Why would I pick that? You shouldn't have locked me out my shit if you didn't want your shit knocked over. What the fuck? It's only one other way into the room. The fuck? It's like period. So he goes to student life. And all y'all in college know what student life is. That's the, you feel me? That's the police of the dorms. You know what I'm saying? So he go tell him that I just violently knocked over his shit and just like threw his shit everywhere. Mindful, there was no like he couldn't actually like he was talking like he had talked to them like he wanted to press charges or some shit like that, but they were relaying to me that like we told him he couldn't do anything like that because nothing's broken. It's like yeah, nah, nigga, like what the fuck. So that happens, all right. I done told my coach about it. My coach like, man, just keep your distance, man. Da da da. I'm like, I'm trying. I've been trying to keep my fucking distance, but now he's doing stupid shit. So, another couple of days go by, and like, I was on her Snapchat because like, I think she had told me like some nigga had maybe swiped up or something, said something or some shit.
Something.
And I told guns. You feel me? I told pistols. So I told her Snapchat. I'm like, hey, I had the pistol. I'm like, hey, listen, this not what you want. You understand what I'm saying?
You're crazy
And
as
then
shit.
the very next morning, nigga, the Avengers are outside of my classroom pulling me out of class because they got an anonymous tip that I have a gun on campus. Yeah, they came and got me. And I was like, hell yeah, that shit in my car. Come on. The fuck is you talking about, stupid? Nigga, you can
That
have
shit
whatever
was
the hell you
cute.
want in your car on a college campus. It's in your car. That's private property, nigga. What the fuck? You thought I had it in the dorm? Stupid? No, that motherfucker owned me because I be in my car all the time because we don't be in the room like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like it all adds up. It all add up. I keep Pole on me, but Pole be in my car. You feel me? So at this point, it's like this is all happening. This is a nigga that's on my team, on my sports team. You feel me? In my training group, and this is like if it's a street nigga watching, like you understand, like ain't no comfortability there. Ain't no comfortability there. You done called you like your goal was to get me kicked the fuck out of school. There's no comfortability there at all.
What did he say in the meeting too?
Shit. I almost forgot. I almost fucking forgot. This the when he called the Avengers, this was actually after this shit because this shit I'm about to tell y'all didn't work. So after the shit got knocked over in his room, I don't know how I forgot that shit. After shit got knocked over in his room, he went back to student life and told them that he's scared of me and I should be removed from the room on my dead homies, on my great granny grave.
I was
He
sitting
told
right outside the room.
he said I'm scared of me. He said he's scared of me. My due to and here's what the rationale that he gave them folk. He said that a few months ago, some random time in history, I was mad at my lady and I came into the room and started throwing trash around.
Bro, this shit is so funny. Like, yo, we can't make this.
Ooh, can you grab the charger for the big white drum? Throwing trash around. Real shit. So the people around there, they know me. Like I'm not like I can be violent, but that's only if you give me that energy. I'm a nice guy. I'm the nicest person you probably know 9 times out of 10. You feel me? I like to do shit for people. I like to teach people. I like to guide people. That's who I am. You feel me? That's the true me. You understand? So when you trying to paint a picture that I'm not something that I'm not, the motherfuckers not gonna believe you, and they didn't. That's why the anonymous tip ended up getting caught like 2 days later because that shit didn't get me kicked out the room. He was like, maybe we can get something arranged for next semester or maybe y'all could work it out, but there's no like no, you can't just get your roommate immediately removed, nigga. Like this is no, bro. I didn't do anything to you. You've been fucking with me for what?
Bro,
Why? You
fuck
want to
with
know
you for
why?
so
You
long.
want to know why? Because nigga, I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. And my wife loved me. You understand? Like, and
Bro,
it's
how many times he asked us to find him a girlfriend?
bro, every 2 days.
And it was like, I don't know, it really just got to a point where he was just sick of looking at a couple.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
fairly sure. It's just like he
like,
got to a
okay.
point where he's just sick of looking at happiness, nigga, and it's like I didn't do nothing to this nigga. You understand? It's like I didn't do, huh? Yeah, it's good. I didn't do nothing to him for him to like for this chain of events to really unfold like this shit. You understand what I'm saying? So there's only so many explanations. So when it comes to like being at that place, being at that school, it's like, yo, I'm watching motherfuckers like, oh, buddy with buddy, and then come over here and try to be buddy with me. And it's like, listen, my real homies, I don't go fuck with they ops. My real homies, like, bro, it doesn't matter if that nigga tried to kill my nigga or if that nigga tried to tell on my nigga or if that nigga stepped on my nigga J's. I'm not fucking with that nigga, bro.
Stepped on his J.
That's simple. And everybody else just like, oh, we ain't got nothing to do with it. Ain't got nothing to do with it. It's like, yo, when you go hang out with the nigga that want my downfall to happen, then you got something to do with it. Yo, you got something to do with it. Montreat, when you go hang out with a nigga that wants my downfall to happen, you got something to do with it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I can't rock with none of y'all like that no more. You feel me? Oh, I got 9 minutes left.
Mm.
Yeah, because it's a little 30-minute timer on this joint. Because I want to make sure I got it out. Yeah, I take too long to tell y'all the story. But yeah. So like, before going to Montreat, listen, before going to Montreat, I trained a whole year by myself. You understand? And my PR in the 150, which is the number one telltale for training in track, the 15:13, and that's like the timing. I promise you, the timing don't get no more official. It's a 15:13, and I wasn't hitting that speed at Montreat. And that's no slight to Coach Sims or nothing like that.
Coach
But
Sims was an amazing coach.
yeah, Coach Sims is a dog. But it's like, what I'm gonna do is what I'm going to do in track. You feel me? Like I'm definitely gonna step on y'all next. But what I'm not gonna do is do it in in an uncomfortable environment. You know what I mean? It's like, plus I got all this media shit I gotta keep up, and I'm trying to build this base up so I have the free time to run track. Because I don't want to run track because I have to run track. You know what I mean? I want to run track because I feel like running track. I don't want to have to. I don't want to run track because it's paying my bills or it's putting the roof over my head, because that's what it was. They were paying me so much money. My support was track. You know what I mean? And now that's not the case, and I've moved away from that, from having that been the case for so long, running track for so long. Like, my fattest checks came from track. My favorite trips came from track. You know what I'm saying? So it's a matter of just getting that on my own. And I already started to do that. Y'all can expect me back running in in competition either early 2026 or late 2025. I won't be in competition till then, but I'm definitely, as you can see, I'm definitely still built. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, this has been a why I'm not a college athlete anymore. Listen, if Juan wasn't such a fuck nigga, I might have stayed at Montreat a little longer. But I wasn't gonna. I was. This was gonna be my last year at Montreat anyway.
And it's like, honestly, the year before that was already a lot. So it was just like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm kind of sick of being in this place.
Yeah, and it's like a lot of people at Montreat, like, just because I was there before she was, they felt a weird way about how I put her above everybody else there. It's like, nigga, I've known her way before I even knew I was coming to Montreat. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all niggas tripping. This is what's real. This is what's like this is my actual life, nigga. Y'all just like, you feel me, like
And
on the
everybody
side
was
type
trying to
shit.
get involved with your actual life
hmm
a lot too.
Everybody
So.
wanted to be.
And
Everybody wanted
it's
to be
not. I
involved.
don't know if it's like they wanted to be involved. It was just like they wanted their opinion to be
Yeah,
heard.
everybody wanted their opinion to be heard, and everybody felt like, because okay, they would rationalize it like, oh, they were trying to be a friend to me or trying to be a friend to you, but it's like,
Mm-hmm.
no, nigga, I know that it ain't that damn deep that you just want to see a motherfucker be great, because you still be in my phone now. We'd still be friends. Me moving up the street wouldn't make us not friends no more. I'm not mad at. I'm not cool at. But don't act like you really gave a fuck if you still ain't checked up on me or her. You feel me? It's like, it's fine if you ain't give a
I ain't
fuck.
heard
Just
from
don't act like you gave a fuck.
nobody.
You feel me? Like, then I'm up. Come on now. I was a big ass check, bag, a ring to that motherfucker. You feel me? Like, most of the motherfuckers on. I mean, like, listen. My love seemed to have came from the track team, but then it didn't feel like that. I mean, still don't. I mean, it don't feel like that now. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like, shit. I should have lost more followers after that post that I posted on Instagram that I know a bunch of y'all motherfuckers saw and then didn't want to like unfollow me for some reason, because I told you to unfollow me.
You're
Like,
so
no, for real shit. I went on Instagram and I said, if you're not a supporter or a fan, unfollow me, because it's like, I'm not on Instagram for friends per se. I'm on Instagram for my business and for my brand. And it's like, if you're not, if you want to tap into the content, tap into the content. You know what I mean? But if you don't and you don't care, and don't follow me because I'm trying to track my numbers as progress in this space. You know what I mean? So I can't do that with a bunch of fake followers. You know what I mean? So I told everybody to unfollow me. But the time is winding down on this one. We about to get out of here.
See y'all.
Make sure you're kind to somebody today. We love y'all.